Hi everyone, I'm back in Brooklyn, and I thought you'd appreciate the giant oil barge here that's being tied up. This is actually the ferry down by Brooklyn Bridge Park at the other end, at the Atlantic end. Okay, so I had recorded a video from London, and then I desperately tried to do a couple of efforts from Paris that didn't work at all. And now I'm back in Brooklyn with what was a 3-week trip of incredible drama in global markets and global news flow. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous what happened. And in fact, in my Sunday note yesterday, what I was saying is that Amazon actually warned on Q3 on the basis that there's so much going on TV and in media that people are not buying stuff online. They're not surfing the internet to, sort of make it yet another retail error. They're surfing the internet because there's so much crazy stuff out there. And I've got to say, the Olympics has done a good job of throwing up a load of nonsense, right? But also, of course, the political situation in the US is very extreme at the moment in terms of just the drama we had over the last 3 weeks. So the 3 weeks ago when I left the US, Trump got shot. I mean, it's like, what? And subsequently, Biden has moved on. So, I mean, it's just like, wow, a lot of stuff happened. And of course, the market's crazy. So yesterday what we were saying is that oil is now trading with the yen, get used to it, which, you kind of have to get that one and watch that one, and you don't have to worry too much about fundamentals right now, other than they're not that good, So the problem is there isn't a really strong underlying fundamental driver for oil, and it's trading very much with the macro. And the macro is all about oil now positively correlating to the dollar, and the dollar trading against the yen. Hence, oil is now inversely correlated to the yen. Said it. And God knows where the yen's going to go, because historically, like a lot of these charts, it's very strong or weak depending on which way you're looking at it. Against history, the yen hit a low since 1986 at the lows, but has since absolutely ripped, and that's what's causing a lot of the drama in markets. Okay. On the oils, there was some interesting stuff. The XOM result was just remarkable, and what I said in my research yesterday was really, this company's in the best shape I've seen it for 25 years. It's really put itself in a remarkably unique position, which is the only global integrated oil. You can maybe argue Aramco, but of course all their production is in Saudi. So it really is the only truly global integrated oil, and above all, it's beating on earnings, right? That's just the first thing. You can't miss, and this is what we've seen from a number of companies, you can't miss operationally nor earnings-wise when you're in oil, because, there's no room for error, and the oil price is falling. Exxon actually delivered a beat, good operational performance. There's a couple of negatives with Golden Pass being delayed. Chemicals is terrible and will stay terrible, and they said the only way to chemicals is going to get better is by less supply, and they're adding a massive amount of supply themselves, so it's like, well, that's not a very good argument. But the bottom line is, with the Pioneer acquisition with Guyana, with the delay that they're putting on Chevron to get into Guyana, they're just way above anything else out there, especially with Conoco kind of having screwed up with the old capex increase. It has to be said that Exxon also increased their capex, and we like Schlumberger and Baker Hughes here actually because we're very defensive. So we like Exxon, Shell, because of management change and expanding multiple from the lowest of almost any oil company actually in the case of Shell. So Shell and Exxon were defensive. Schlumberger, Baker Hughes, Cheniere we've been talking about will report this week. But we're very defensively organized here, and I think that's for pretty obvious reasons. We'll see. Okay, I'll leave it there, because as I said, I've done several of these videos and failed to actually nail one, and because I only do it in one take, everybody knows the rules. One thing that I've always thought about that Dave Portnoy thing is that he always takes several bites. But anyway, all right.